part of what makes Pinhead and the Cenobites such interesting villains and characters is they're really not traditional villains. They're not your black and white evil villain who just wants to cause havoc and persecute the innocent and torment people. They're actually in some ways pretty neutral. Like, they'll fuck your shit up, but only if you come across the Lament Configuration, aka the little toy box puzzle that features in the film and is essentially the portal to their hell dimension. People actually seek out the box. The Cenobites and Pinhead aren't going around the world searching for victims to persecute. People that seek out the Lament Configuration search for it because it has the promise of the absolute ecstasy, the highest level of pleasure. But the only downside is that you have to take equal amounts of pain. So he would have actually sought out, more or less knowing he's going to be out of his control and fucked up. But it's because Frank, the character who seeks out, that is what he's all about. By the themes of the film and the actual design of the Cenobites, they're interdimensional SMM people, aren't they? You know, they're interdimensional travelers looking for people who are seeking the absolute ecstasy of pleasure so that they can inflict it on them, but they're always going to inflict equal levels of pain to balance things out again. They look like beings that are beyond literally physically fucking, but I'm guessing their pleasure is derived from finding entities or humans or souls in whatever dimension they go to, inflicting the equal levels of pain and pleasure upon them.
How do people find out about it? How did Frank know to go to that market to find the box, or did they just find it randomly?
How does Indy know to look for the Ark of the Covenant? Well, it's obviously this legend that some people end up believing, that some people go off looking for. You know, some people look for Bigfoot, some people look for a Lament Configuration. It gives enough general sort of hints for you just to fill in the gaps of, okay, this is obviously this mysterious object that to Pinhead and the gang.
Are they in another dimension altogether? Just in a kind of like holding dimension, doing their business?
I don't know if the Lament Configuration is just a portal to that dimension, or when it was created, did it create that dimension altogether? And it's like a holding pattern dimension, like you said, that they just hang around in as they wait before they go into other dimensions that they can look for victims. I don't really know, but at this point, I do think they're physically in the room as much as they can physically be anyway.
The box. You opened it. We came.
It's just a puzzle box!
Oh no. It is a means to summon us.
Who are you?
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some. Angels to others.
It was a mistake!
The film ends, we kind of go through the box, goes through the portal and ends up back at the market.
I think it was just a nice full circle symbolic sort of way of saying that this thing will always manage to find its way into another person's hands, and it is something that's just been passed all around throughout time.
We'll tear your soul apart.